As a civilization, we've been able to see into the very beginnings of our universe. We have searched the deepest parts of the ocean floor, inspired by the beauty we find there. But there is another world, an invisible world for us to explore. Steinberg has given us an amazing free tool where we can discover and unlock the mystery of the music and sound that exist all around us. Join me as we discover Extreme. Hey, this is Simeon and welcome. And today we're going to be taking a look at the latest free instrument for HALion Sonic, and it is called Extreme, and it is a spectral synthesizer that we can take waveforms and samples, play them and listen to them in ways that we've never been able to do before in an instrument like this. I've really been kind of trying to find my way out of this rabbit hole because it is such an amazing tool, and I'm just discovering more and more each time that I play and work with it. So let's just dive right in. So you can see that this is hosted in HALion Sonic, the free player. And then if you're familiar with the way HALion is set up, we have so many different expansions and instruments available for it. And then we can just go to this browser and you'll find it all the way down here. And so we click it, and then this opens up so many patches from a lot of our favorite sound designers. We're just going to have fun discovering this. Okay, so I'm just going to just start at the top with aerials, and I'll close this, and here we go. This is for evolving, long, atmospheric sound design, because you can hear that it's just like, it can go on and on, but we can play it. And it's monophonic, but we're going to get to that. Okay, so that kind of gets started. And let's open the browser again and go to Aftermath. Just some incredible. Spectral view here, and we've got spectral view, pitch, the filter, spectral filter, and a spectral filter, and then a regular filter, and then your amplitude page. And each of these are so full of possibilities, and that's the rabbit hole. That's the rabbit hole that we're looking at. So let's see. Let's go back to that performance view. I kind of like the way that looks. And let's go to Brass Squad. And you don't play this fast, you know, typically. Now let's just go. I'm hearing, like, I guess C4 here. It's just so interesting to hear these types of sounds. And then let's see, cyberpunk. They just become kind of like self-contained compositions. It's not done yet. It goes into that second waveform, that second part of the wave. Sound inspires me. You guys know that. I mean, it's hard to wrap your head around this. Okay, deep relaxation. And then you see it goes back, so we can play forwards, backwards, or alternating, depending on what the loop mode is set to, and that's what we find right here. Okay, Dream Machine. Oh, wow. And we can kind of go in and look and see what some of these, you've got multi-segmented envelope generators. Yeah, look at that. I mean, you've got LFOs, you've got two LFOs, you've got like a 2D LFO that we can program. You can change the rate and the shape of that. You have a step modulator. This is where a lot of the magic happens, and that is in the matrix. So we've got control over the spectral envelope, the LFO. You've got 5 different matrix routing possibilities and destinations. So you've got 5 modulation sources and 5 destinations. And that's why you can hear all of this amazing stuff happening. And then you can just play it. Let's check out a couple more. And let's see. I'm going ahead and sort by my rating here, because I've went ahead and put 5 stars on a lot of these. Okay, blast strings. One of the pitfalls is that you wind up starting to put the 5 stars on everything. And so let's check this out. This is called Blast Strings. And then let's just look and see what's going on. Yeah, the pitch envelope is doing something really cool. And then you've got the step modulation. And then we can look back here at the matrix, and this XLFO, that's what's doing some crazy things. The X and Y. And then with that, you can add destinations, volume, pitch, spectral position, and you can add more destinations for that modulation source. It's very deep. Okay, let's keep going. Cosmic Crossing. And you can just hear how expansive these sounds are. One of the things I'll show you is that you've got 2 play modes. You have this legato on and off. And so when it's off, every time you hit a note, it re-triggers. But when you have legato turned on, if you hold the note down and overlap it, the waveform will continue to progress, and it just picks up wherever it is as it's playing through. And it's tracking pitch with the keyboard. And we can do that with the key follow. I'm just going to hold that down. And one of the things I had to get used to is, you know, again, you really are not playing this fast and you're just playing one note at a time. So I had to get used to just kind of relaxing and letting go and let it flow. Let these sounds just kind of flow. Frozen Ballad. This is kind of a cool one. This is dark ambient drones waving and echoing. And then again, I'm just holding that one note down. And I can kind of play a little bit with that. Okay, polyrhythmic constellations. Now this has a little beat to it. Let's see what we've got going on here. Yeah, this XY LFO is just doing its thing. And then we can look at that matrix. It's just so powerful. And we've got delay and verb. Let's crank that verb up a little bit. Let's see what happens. Legato function just kind of makes it really playable. You know, one of the first things that came to mind when I heard that this was just a monophonic instrument was like, man, that's kind of a bummer, until I realized that, you know, being monophonic is because the sounds are so dense. The sounds are so dense and complex that if you were to play chords and, you know, it would just get, it would get really mushy really quickly. And so having it this way just lets you get the most out of it. But they have found a way to take advantage, I guess, of the monophonic, and it's called stack. There's a feature called stack, and we're going to take a quick look at this. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to sing a note. You can drag and drop your own samples inside of Extreme. That is a lot of fun. Here we go. You ready? Okay, so I've got my note sung, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that waveform and I'm going to drop it I'm going to drop it right there in the middle here. And now you can see it. Now let's see, let's go to the spectral, and I'm going to go ahead and auto gain this. And let me move the, let's move the start time, the position, let's start it. Let's see, we can use this position knob here. And these are our loop markers. See, we've got two little handles here that we can kind of say, this is where we can set a loop point. Right now, we can turn that off and just let it play like a one shot. Yeah. And then we can alternate this. So let's set the loop like right here. And see right there in the loop point, it starts to alternate. Now this is where the fun begins. Let's take a look at a couple of the other controls while we're here. We've got speed, and we can bring it down, and it slows everything down. And then we've got blur, and blur kind of helps to blur like the frequencies and the partials. Let's see the depth. It's almost like a chorusing type of effect. The inharmicity. Okay, it's just, it gets nuts. And we're gonna have some fun with another sample that I've got, but I wanna show you the stack. So let's turn the stack on, and you've got 5 different copies of the sound here. So we've got the middle one's the not pitch shifted. Now we've got the top one is shifted 24 semitones down. This one's 12 semitones down. This is 12 semitones up. 24 semitones up. So you've got a stack. Just from one sample, just from my voice. And then I'm going to control click on purity and inharmicity and blur. There we are, just that. And then you can modulate the mix of these stacks, and that is amazing with the matrix. So you can go in the matrix and see the mod wheel. Okay, yeah, the mod wheel is already mapped to spectral level 4 and level 5. So watch what happens. I'm going to turn the reverb on, and let's grab the mod wheel here. I've got it assigned to. Yeah, see, here we go. CC 11. And now here's the mod wheel. You see the blend. Like 4 and 5. And so you can move in this and being able to blend that together. So that is amazing. Okay, so what I want to do, let me I'm going to pull up another couple of samples, and this is kind of cool. I'm going to drop this one down in here, and just see if you can. And then I'm going to turn the stack off. Okay, now let's take the position and move it over to where we can get it to start near the beginning. Now what we'll do, I'm going to slow this way down. That is what blows me away. We can slow that down. I'm going to blur. Let's just blur it a little bit. And we've got the reverb on here. And we've got this slowed down so much. But you hear the familiar parts inside, even at that. Now we can drop the pitch. Now let's hit it again. I mean, this is perfect for creating just sound design and things that we've never heard before. Or we've heard them before, but not like this. And I've got it in legato mode so I can goes and goes and goes, and we can take the filters it's incredible to me, I guess, and we can speed it back up. Okay, I want to do one more sample we'll drop here. And this is what got me kind of just kind of started. I'm going to hit Control and just kind of click on all of this so we can kind of sort of get a default type of setting. Okay, so let me know if this is familiar. Okay, let's do the speed. Here we go. Okay, now watch what happens. We're going to take the speed. Here we go. I had the spectral filter on. Now let's listen. Slow that down. And let's see, let's move that position. down even more. So it just is amazing what you can do with this. And, you know, they have spared no expense in giving us all of these detailed tools that we can work with to just to shape it and take it anywhere we want to take these sounds. I mean, it's just amazing. Okay, let's see. Let me see what we've got here. I want to check out a couple of more here. Okay, yeah, this is kind of a fun one. This is the Extreme Dance Floor. Here we go. And it's just... and you kind of play around with stuff like this. That's so much fun. And then, okay, let's see. And you can take that speed and you look at this. Look at what happens to the pitch. Using these creative pitch envelopes, you can segment them. You can draw in your own custom envelopes. You even have different envelope shapes that you can create. So let's just kind of create like a funny, let's do one of these. And we select the shape and we select the draw tool. And then we can go click in, and then that will insert that new shape there. And then we can just go and click and drag the nodes and just kind of do all kinds of crazy things. And this is the pitch envelope. So it gives you dynamic moving parts, you know. It's really creative and fun to explore. So upstream, and you see the spread is taking the left and right channels in a stereo file and kind of manipulating those to give it more depth. And then it's doing something with the pitch modulation here. And we go back to that matrix and we see all of the wild stuff going on there. Yeah, look at that XY LFO. Incredible. All these destination buses and things. I love learning more about sound design and how to get more out of these sounds. Thank goodness that we have such gifted and talented sound designers that have kind of helped give us a jump start on these. Okay, let's see what else we've got. This is a Spectral Voice Stack. And you look at the stack, we've got a -12 semitone, a -5 semitone, just 0, +3, and +2. So that gives us like a chordal sound. I'm gonna turn the stack off, and we can kind of hear what it sounds like by itself. let's turn the stack back on. It's just so amazing. Let's see if we can listen to one more. And let's see. I've just got so many fun. Okay, let's see. Let's do, okay, orchestral monolith. And these are kind of like musical compositions, just all contained within themselves. Let's speed it up a little bit. Yeah, you kind of hear a little bit. I'm gonna slow it back down. It's like going down. It's amazing. Okay, let's see what we've got. Planet Giant. And there's that spectral filter again, and the envelopes, and that amazing matrix. And you see it progressing through that waveform. It's just amazing. And then we've got them stacked over here. We've got -24, -12, +12, and +19. You can do all kinds of these crazy tuning. And you see the amplitude. Oh my goodness. Okay. And what's a day without some Brahms? Let's just we'll finish out with this. And I mean, I've just been enjoying discovering this. A Brahm that Hans would be proud of. And we can slow that down. That is so incredible. I hope you enjoyed taking a trip into the extreme, and I can't wait to see you next time. And thanks to Steinberg for allowing me to take this amazing journey and to share my experience with you, and I can't wait to see you next time. Or is it?